Using advanced MRI technology, we're now able to observe a new form of problem solving that's ideally suited to large, complex, and dynamic problems. And neuroscientists refer to this process as insight. Every human being has had an encounter with insight, regardless of their education level or their cultural background. And the truth is the way that you've used your insightful capabilities of your brain is that you've encountered a problem that was really tough. You sort of relaxed, gave up on it, and then suddenly you said, "Oh, I know, this is what we should do." And the answer has the feeling of having dropped out of midair. You can't really trace the processes that led up to the solution. Insight doesn't work in any way that we can identify, other than we know that it's ideally suited for organizing chaos and coming up with an incredibly efficient and accurate solution. So what I say to people is, if you had a car and you were driving at 10 miles an hour and you only thought it could go 10 miles an hour, and then one day you hit the accelerator and it drove 60 miles an hour, would you just go back to driving at 10 miles an hour? That's inconceivable to me. So what I don't understand is, if every human being's had an encounter with insight, why would we go back to driving 10 miles an hour? Why wouldn't we harness this? Why wouldn't we develop entire departments to go searching for inner space, just as we once did looking for outer space? If all human beings admit that they've had moments of insight, then that means that that is something that is biological. It's not something that was nurtured. It's something that's in nature. Insight represents the way out of our troubles. We cannot solve complex problems using left and right problem-solving capabilities. We have to move on to a new way of looking at problems, and that is what neuroscientists are now discovering